guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a collaboration with one of my friends here on YouTube. Her name is Michelle from Ready Set Glamour, and we are doing already fall inspired makeup looks. I know you probably don't want to think of fall coming back, but summer's coming to an end and it's time to knock out some fall makeup tutorials. Fall is my absolute favorite season, only because of the makeup and fashion. I absolutely love fall trends. And this fall, you guys probably know that 90s inspired everything is pretty popular. I had so many requests to do a Kylie Jenner look, but I didn't want to film that just because it's been overdone. But I did want to do a 90s inspired all matte makeup look. So if you're into the all matte look, which I personally love, I love matte shadows, I love matte lipsticks, but I never usually pair everything all matte together. So I actually even skipped highlighter, which is very unusual for me, but it might look like I'm kind of shining because of the lights, but this is an all matte look. So if you want to see how I created my own 90s inspired all matte makeup, then just stay tuned. Lately I've just been switching it up and starting off with my eyes. Usually I start off with my face, but we're going to go right to the eyes again, and I'm going to prime them with a paint pot. The paint pot just acts as a really nice base to apply shadow on, and it also cancels out any veining or discoloration on your lids. So I'm just putting that on first. Next, on a flat shader brush, I'm just going to take this cream color. It's Vanilla Bean by Makeup Geek, and I don't know if you've noticed, but lately I can't get enough Makeup Geek. I know a bunch of their eyeshadows aren't in stock at the moment, but just wait for them to come back in stock to place an order. I highly recommend doing so, and you will absolutely love them. Now I'm using Barcelona Beach on a fluffy crease brush, also by Makeup Geek. I know for a fact that this shade is out of stock, just because it's one of the newer shades that was created for the eyeshadow line. But I'm just taking that fluffy brush and buffing that into my crease, blending everything out until I get the desired intensity that I'm going after. So just keep going back in with that shade, buffing it out, just keep blending, blending, blending until there are no harsh lines and it's as deep as you like. But I just wanted to show you a comparison between three brushes that I've been using. The middle one is the Makeup Geek, which is my absolute favorite. It's smaller than the other two, which are Sigma and MAC, and it's just perfect for the crease, and I think anyone can use them. I find the E40 and the MAC brush are a little bit too fluffy and big, but anyone can use the Makeup Geek one, and it's much, much softer. So now I'm just going in with a darker matte color in the outer corner, just lightly putting that in. This is a daytime appropriate makeup look. This is something that you could pair with any color of lip. I've been using this look for years. This is one of my go-to looks. And just to deepen up a little bit more, I'm taking a black shade. And I'm using this to smudge out my lash line. And this will act kind of as an eyeliner, but a more smoky eyeliner. It's very natural looking. Just makes that lash line a little bit darker. So just buff that out with a pencil brush and you will create your own shadow liner. And I think this is perfect for daytime wear. After that, your eyes are complete. It's a super simple look. For lashes, it's also going to be really simple. We're just going to apply a mascara base just to nourish your lashes, some mascara on top. I'm going to apply a couple coats. This was one coat of the Chanel, and this is my second coat. Absolutely love this mascara for volume. It is quite pricey. I used to hate it, but now I'm actually quite liking it as the formula dried. And now I'm going to pop on a pair of accent lashes. These are my favorite by Velour. They're the Whispie Sweet Nothings, but snipped in half. And I absolutely love these lashes. Since they are the Mink Velour Lashes, they are a little bit more pricey. So if you want a cheaper option, just pick up these 747Ms, snip them in half, and use them on the outer corners. They're virtually the same thing. I personally just like the Velour ones a little bit better because they look more natural. Now I'm just going to go in with my Brow Bar To Go. This is just a really quick product for everyday wear. There's a wax that's included, so I'm just going in with that first to lock my brow hairs in place. Then I'm using an angled brush and the darker shade just to put that product through the outer tail of my brow, deepen that up, and then I'm going to gradually lighten my hand and the product. There is a lighter shade as I go into my brow. To set my brows and add a little bit more fibers to them to fill them out a bit more and add some hair-like quality to the brows, I'm just going in with my Benefit Gimme Brow. This is a holy grail product of mine. I've been using it since last year and I absolutely love this thing. If you don't already have it, you have to get it. It's great for everyday wear. You can just use this on its own and it's the quickest way to do your brows. Now I'm just cleaning up the under portion of my brow and also highlighting it with a concealer using the MAC NC20 Studio Finish Concealer. This is my favorite way to highlight because it also conceals any missed brow hairs that I forgot to pluck, but it also highlights the brow as well. So this is the completed eye. I'm going to go back and smoke out the lower lash line after I am done my concealer. I'm creating a matte face, a matte look. This is the only primer I have that doesn't have radiance added into it. So this is the Baby Skin by Maybelline. I'm just using this. It also fills in your pores, so I'm just going to apply this all over my face. The next I'm going in with my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in Tawny. You've seen me do my foundation a million times, so I'm just going to speed this up. Just using a beauty blender to apply it because I find this is the best way to apply double wear without it looking cakey and too thick. I also did a first impression on the new Estee Lauder Perfectionist foundation, so that will be coming up this Friday in case you are interested in seeing about that foundation. I'm going to talk about it in comparison to Double Wear as well. So be sure to check that out this Friday. I absolutely am loving that foundation as well. Estee Lauder has really impressed me lately. Now I'm just highlighting and concealing under my eye with my Maybelline Age Rewind, and just creating that triangle shape underneath my eye to lift and brighten, and then I'm going to go back in with that beauty sponge and just blend everything out. To set my concealer, I'm just going in with my Anastasia Contour Kit. And I'm using both these shades right there. I believe it's Vanilla and Banana. And just using my tapered highlighting brush, which is my favorite way to set my concealer by Sigma. And just applying that underneath my eye. Now I'm going to contour with something other than my Ita brush. And I'm just using the two shades from the contour kit, mixing them as well. And just going to contour my face with that. Never mind that Ita brush is making a short appearance just to contour my nose. And then I'm going in with the Sigma blush. I believe it's called Mellow. It's the perfect 90s shade matte blush. I'm loving it. It just suited this look so perfectly. So I'm just applying that to my cheeks very lightly. Now I'm just using that mocha shade and a Sigma E30S. I use the S version, not the regular E30. I always like to point that out because there is two versions of the Sigma pencil brush. I prefer the E30S, so I'm just going in and just lightly lining underneath my eye and then applying some lower lash mascara. Secret buried at twilight. I'm trusting you with everything. Now to create that matte lip, I'm just going to go in with a lip pencil by MAC. This is the shade Whirl, and I'm going to line and fill in my lips with this. I've gotten a lot of requests to show what this looks like on the lips, just this alone. So this is what it looks like on the lips. I personally don't like the shade alone. I like lightening it up a bit, so I'm going to use this Hourglass shade. It is a liquid matte lipstick, and it's a beautiful rosy shade. This is extremely long wearing and minimally drying, so I like this more than other liquid lipsticks that are matte, but it's quite pricey. I believe this was about $33 Canadian. I'll have to go back and check, but it is quite pricey, but it is a beautiful rosy shade, perfect for the fall winter months coming up. Now I'm just going to set my face. I didn't realize I was still filming and I was getting angry at my setting spray. And here's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Definitely go check out Michelle's video. I'll link her channel down below. And I will see you guys in my next video.